The United States authorities issued warnings to schools in the eastern part of the country due to the intense heat that forced many educational institutions to shift to remote learning. Kai Vilan has the details.
Many schools in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, USA have switched to remote learnings due to intense heat waves. And this extreme weather is not only in Pennsylvania. In fact, the whole eastern part of the United States is currently grappling with intense weather. Several cities set records on Monday, marking it as the hottest Labor Day in history. Minneapolis recorded 98 degrees, while Atlantic City, New Jersey, recorded 94 degrees. And on Tuesday, the extreme heat wave was felt from Minnesota to Texas and to Massachusetts. The U.S. forecasted that the extreme heat wave could reach up to 99 degrees in Washington, D.C., 91 degrees in New York City, 97 degrees in Raleigh, North Carolina, 93 degrees in Minneapolis, 91 degrees in Chicago, 100 degrees in Oklahoma City, and 102 degrees in Dallas and San Antonio. Meanwhile, Washington, D.C. mayor issued a heat emergency warning. The city of New York has warned that temperatures could reach up to 90 degrees for 3 days, marking this as the city's first heat wave season. The intense heat will continue in the south from Texas to Florida, and temperatures could go higher throughout the week. Kai Vilan reporting, SM9 News.
China announced its intention to play peacemaker in the Niger crisis following a coup that ousted its elected president, triggered sanctions, and increased tensions in the African region and its former colonial ruler, France. Kai Vilan files this report.
China has declared its intention to mediate and assist in resolving the ongoing political crisis in Niger. This move follows a coup in July which led to international sanctions and concerns of military intervention. Zhang Feng, the Chinese ambassador to Niamey, stated during a meeting with Niger's military-appointed Prime Minister Ali Lamin Zine that China aims to act as a mediator while respecting the sovereignty and interests of the nations involved in the crisis. He underscored China's adherence to the principle of non-interference in the internal affairs of other countries. It can be noted that China has shown its role as a mediator after successfully forging a peace deal between Saudi Arabia and Iran. Meanwhile, Niger's military government has been under increasing pressure from the international community, particularly the Economic Community of West African States, or ECOWAS, to restore constitutional order. ECOWAS has not ruled out the possibility of using force as a last resort if diplomatic efforts fail. Meanwhile, Algeria proposed a 6-month transitional plan to restore democracy in Niger, which was met with skepticism by ECOWAS due to its perceived lengthy timeline. Several Western countries, including the United States, France, the Netherlands, and Germany, have suspended foreign assistance projects in Niger in response to the coup. In contrast, China has expressed its commitment to continuing projects aligned with Nigerian authorities' interests. China has been a significant partner for Niger in various sectors, including energy, oil, and infrastructure. And both countries are jointly involved in a substantial 2,000-kilometer oil-export pipeline project aimed at transporting crude oil from southern Niger to the port of Semi in Benin. The Nigerian military had revoked deals that allowed French troops to operate in the country, which means that they now view the stay of French forces as illegal. France had already withdrawn their troops from Burkina Faso earlier this year after the country's military rulers asked them to leave. It has also pulled its forces out of Mali, following tensions with the military government following a coup in 2020. The Nigerian military has also ordered the immediate expulsion of French Ambassador Sylvain Ité. The junta enjoys the support of the masses, with thousands gathering in front of the French embassy and demanding them to leave Niger. Kai Vilan reporting, SM9 News.
Russian President Vladimir Putin made a shocking and straightforward comment against his Ukrainian counterpart Vladimir Zelensky and the West. Russian President Vladimir Putin claimed that the West is using Zelensky's Jewish heritage to cover for the culpability of Ukrainian nationalists in the Holocaust during the Second World War. He also talked about Stepan Bandera, a Ukrainian prominent figure declared a war criminal by both Poland and the Soviet Union for killing Ukrainian Jews. Bandera was the leader of the militant arm of the Organization of Ukrainian Nationalists during World War II. And up to this day, he remains a divisive figure in Ukraine, with some hailing him as a liberator from the Soviets, while others consider him to be a Nazi collaborator for killing 1.5 million Ukrainian Jews and for living with his deputies under German protection after World War II started. Bandera was eventually assassinated by the Soviet spies in 1959. The Ukrainian government, however, declared Bandera a national hero in 2010. Zelensky is of Jewish heritage, while his grandfather, Semyon, fought in the Second World War and earned 2 Red Star medals for his courage and heroism. In a 2019 interview with broadcaster Ukrainska Pravda, Zelensky described Bandera as a hero for some Ukrainians, and that is normal and cool.
Западные кураторы поставили во главе современной Украины человека, этнического еврея с еврейскими корнями, с происхождением еврейским. И таким образом, на мой взгляд, они как бы прикрывают такую античеловеческую сущность, которая положена во фундамент, в основу современного украинского государства. И это делает всю ситуацию в высшей степени отвратительной. Тем, что этнический еврей прикрывает героизацию нацизма и прикрывает тех, кто возглавлял в свое время холокостное поколение. А это уничтожение 1,5 миллиона человек. И вы знаете, лучше всего это понимают простые граждане Израиля. Посмотрите, пожалуйста, что они говорят в интернете.